Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I'm going to be watching episode 2 of Symphogear. Uh, I was pretty conflicted on last episode, but hopefully I'll get attached to the characters at some point, and it'll be a much smoother ride for me going forward. Um, but yeah, I do plan to finish this, obviously. I don't typically drop shows, even when they're not Patreon sponsored, so unless I like absolutely loathe something, I'm not gonna drop it. I'm always gonna give it a chance until the very end, because I feel like there's always a chance that everything will turn around and I'll suddenly love it. Because that's actually happened to me for a couple of series, so I never want to completely count something out. So now, with that said, let's head into episode 2. So she somehow unlocked the ability of a thingy. I think she inherited. Oh shoot, OP, skip. That was close. See, she somehow inherited the abilities of the girl that died. That's what I assume. You're a magical girl now. Well, wait, why'd she suddenly start singing? uh, I guess it just comes automatically. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about how you suddenly started singing out of nowhere. I thought you recognized that. Wait, you're not singing? Wait, are you or not? Because sometimes your lips aren't moving. Also, is the accompanying like instruments coming out of your suit, or are you just imagining that? Yes, Urkel. That wasn't very effective at all. I'm impressed you were able to get here that fast on a motorcycle. Do we get? Oh no, we don't get to see hers. Yes, I could see that. That was only one though. Are there more coming? Oh, it's the same girl. Okay, I guess she just shifted her attention. Although funny how she reprimanded her for spacing out, yet she was closing her eyes right there. Drink this, it'll make you fall asleep. Then you'll forget everything. It's magic stealing coffee. Oh, it's gonna be that kind of thing, huh? Saying she's gonna be prosecuted right in front of her daughter. Is that necessary? It's the base of operations. It actually seems to be. Ah, so there's the Willy Wonka type of elevator. You'll find no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the insane asylum. Or the undead asylum. Take it, I messed that quote up. Again, smiles won't save you. No, it's against the rules. It's a test. As soon as you smile, they'll execute you. They know your three sizes as well now. Ooh, are those fries? Fries and wine. Perfect combination. Yes, you got two of them. I mean, what? The way the thing sprouted out of her back reminds me of Fooly Cooly, which I actually don't like at all either. It's a very flashy uh, decoration on the wall. She was old. What the? What's on TV right now? I guess it's switched. That's a nice looking room. Why isn't okay? Whatever. I assume this girl is probably going to join this force or whatever at some point. The best time to remember something that happened in the rain is when you're taking a shower. Fits the mood. What kind of anime? Well, besides the obvious. It's not like they know the specifics. So I assume that girl's gonna be all broody until she like earns her like trust or whatever. Yes, I'm sure she totally understands every single one of those waveforms there. I'm surprised they let her go the first time without explaining anything. Ah, yes, the ancient times when idols were the most prevalent. The Egyptians really loved their idol concerts. Should have sang the opening to Monogatari. That would have given you even more power. Well, one of the openings. So I guess it makes sense the enemies are called noise if music is the force of good. And again, with music, it all depends on taste. So if you really dislike some sort of music, you could just consider it noise in the first place. So it's all a matter of perspective. His tie is bothering me a lot. So you should have started her the camera higher up, please. That would have been better. She looks very close to that one character from Ghostbusters, at least from my memory. I don't know if I'm actually right about that, but I remember her looking kind of similar. She's like a very sassy receptionist, if I remember correctly. Man, she shouldn't have eaten that glass the other day. Now it showed up on the X-rays, and now she's embarrassed. So somehow They embedded themselves in her body? Oh, there. Okay, yeah. I remember that. So that's the gear that they have is the Symphogear. Okay, I get it now. I wonder if that's the actual quote and if they're actually, quoting Spider-Man in Japanese, because that would be pretty interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back because I don't really understand what he said. So by them, just regular people, her friends, I guess. Okay, but hmm, why does that mean that they have to separate themselves? Like, I feel they'd be in the same amount of danger whether they're with regular people or not. Unless I misunderstood and they're not asking her to distance herself from her friends. She gonna react in a moody way? Oh, okay. Well, there was no time to react. Well, I feel you'd need some training first. Like, they didn't even. Okay, well, I guess they can do whatever they want. I wonder what these people do then. They just report places that they need to be? Is that the whole thing? That would be a really, really long acronym. Now begins the traditional standoff before every fight. I wonder what that creature looks like if the colors weren't inverted looking like that. Oh, finally? I've been looking forward to this one actually, seeing her transformation. Yeah, not bad. Oh, it uninverted. Well, at least she knows how to transform and stuff. Did he already explain to us what that attack was? Are they going to show what Thousand Tears is again when she uses it again? You know what this reminds me of a little bit? Reminds me of those like buddy cop movies where like the original partner died and then the well, she's not the main character, but like she would be the main character in a buddy cop movie where it's like, oh, I work alone now ever since that time. And they get a new partner and then they're like, I'll never accept you as my partner. But then they'll bond over time due to various shenanigans. Well, that was the second episode. I did somewhat enjoy this episode more, except it probably might have not been in the way that many people would like me to. Maybe I'd hope, because like I don't really, I'm still not invested in any of the characters. Um, but the ridiculous things that I'm watching are kind of fun to just watch. So if that's part of the appeal, then hopefully now that means I'm doing something right in terms of the enjoyment of this series because it's just so ridiculous. Um, so it's kind of fun to poke fun at. But in terms of the actual serious story things, I there's nothing there yet for me. Um, the relationships between characters I also have no investment in because they were just introduced last episode and I don't really care about their bonds like at all. Because I didn't see any of the. I mean, I explained this last episode, but I didn't get to see any of the good times for me to get attached in the first place. So once the actual bonding starts and I get invested in a character's relationship first, then I'll care if something happens. But before that, they're just like these characters that I just met that I'm not attached to in any way. Um, but yeah, I don't know if their singing is something that they come up with on the fly or if they're just singing songs that they have in their repertoire already. I don't know. But I guess we'll see. I mean, it's not like I memorized the songs that have been sung so far, so I can't really compare them. Uh, yeah, this is an episode. So, yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.